Namaste, my friends. Thank you for joining me. It is my honor and my pleasure. Find your comfortable seat, a sukhasana, sitting on the edge of a blanket if that's more comfortable, and form the Gyan Mudra, joining your thumb and index finger together, helping ground you more to the earth. Sit with a tall spine, crown reaching towards the heavens, shoulders sliding down your back. Feel yourself rooted into Mother Earth as you sit in silence, sit in stillness, bringing your attention to the breath body and inviting your inner truth to shine. Satya. Become honest with yourself and learn to speak your truth. If you listen, what do you hear? Your innate wisdom is waiting to be heard. Listen in the silence and space of your practice. As you pause and rest in your asana, feel your inner strength and hear your inner voice, Satya, truthfulness. Sit in the moment, noticing, observing, and feeling. Radiate in your postures and radiate in your thoughts. Accept the life that you are living as you cherish all your gifts. Know that you are special. And as you learn your truth and what makes your heart fill with joy, learn what makes you smile. In living and discovering your truth, your Satya, you will invite a confidence, a peacefulness, and learn how to communicate your truth to others without any validation necessary. Sit in the moment and deepen the breath as you feel your belly fill with prana. Let the breath rise up to your collarbones and sip it all in. Feel nourished, feel supported, and begin your exhale, your release, and your letting go. Let go of all that no longer sustains you for your practice today. Inhale and deepen the breath again. Letting prana fill your back body, your side body, your ribs, and arrive at the collarbone. Sip it all in again, and then begin to release and let go, moment by moment, breath by breath. And one more cleansing inhalation, filling the body, letting prana come all the way up to your collarbones. Feel supported, feel nurtured, and then begin your release, letting go breath by breath. The breath returns to a more normal rhythm at this time. A gentle, seamless inhalation and exhalation. Move your hands in front of your heart center and bow in humility and surrender. Learning to speak your truth, and only you know what that is. Inhale your arms overhead and invite your heart to shine. And exhale your hands to your heart center, your place of energy, where the Anahata chakra lies. Release your hands to your lap and begin to circle the energy. Stir the torso in one direction, involving your chest, your head, your neck, whatever feels comfortable. And then release and turn in the opposite direction. Stirring the energy, moving prana through your body. Come to stillness. Uncross your legs and begin to come down to the mat. Lie on your back, finding a comfortable position. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Hug your knees for a moment. Squeeze them in. Just rock from right to left, massaging your sacrum. Interlace your fingers behind your head and begin to bicycle, moving your legs in front of you, right and left, turning the torso opposite directions of your knees, inviting a gentle awakening of your mid-body, your legs. Soles return to the earth. Press into the earth with the palms of your hands. Soles of your feet are pressing into the earth, and lift and lower your glutes up towards the sky and down towards the mat. Return to stillness and spinal rock, massaging the back fully and coming up to a seated position just for a moment. Come around on hands and knees into a table position. Wrists under shoulders, toes flexed or feet flat, and begin to move the spine. A gentle inhale and a gentle exhale, tucking navel towards spine as you move into cat and dog. Inhale, lifting tailbone, chin and chest, and exhaling, tucking tailbone, chin and chest. Return to a neutral spine. Extend your right leg long behind you, your left arm towards the front of the mat, reaching toes and fingertips. And then let your right leg move towards the right, stretching it, and then gaze over your left shoulder, finding your toes. Another way to move the body. Right knee meets left, and we'll repeat on the opposite side. Left leg reaches towards the back of the mat, right arm towards the front. Reach toes and fingertips, and then begin to move your left leg towards the side of your body and then behind you, gazing over your right shoulder when your leg moves behind you. Left knee meets right. Walk your palm prints up one hand length. Hover your knees and move into your first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Walk your dog if there's any tightness, and then hop up to the front of the mat or walk, whatever is more comfortable, and arrive in a standing position. Interlace your fingertips behind your neck, elbows draw together. Exhale back and open the heart center as you gently massage the neck. Inhaling, lifting chin. Exhaling, tucking chin towards chest. A gentle movement. Release arms by your side and bend your right arm, finding the elbow of your right arm with your left arm. Just give your arms a little stretch, a little shoulder stretch, and then repeat on the opposite side. Left arm is bent, right arm pushes the shoulder down. Inhale, right arm long and left arm long by your sides. Just awakening the body, finding some gentle movement, stirring the energy within the body from right to left. Return to stillness and turn your wrists in one direction on both hands. And then make fists with your right and left hand, causing some energy to be created. And bend your knees as you separate your feet and turn your knees in one direction towards the right and then towards the left. Finding some movement in your hinge joints, your knees. Inhale your arms overhead as you circle the sun. Hands return in front of the heart, Anjali Mudra hands, prayer hands. Release your hands alongside your body and find mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet are rooted into the earth, navel towards spine, chin slightly tucked, hands floating freely along sides of the body. Feel the strength of your mountain pose. Inhale your arms overhead, form temple hands. Arms alongside your ears and hinge to the right, keeping your hips forward towards the front of the mat, and come back up to center and then hinge towards the left. As you can see from the modification, if it's difficult for you to keep extended arms, you can keep your hands placed on your waist and hinge from right to left in that shape. Release your arms down by your side and inhale your arms overhead as you swan dive down to the earth. Uttanasana, the half lift. Gazing over the front of your mat, bending your knees, hands in front of your heart center. Anjali Mudra. Step open to the long side of your mat and prepare for Warrior Two. Arms extended along the heart center. Gaze over your front middle finger. Your knee is in line with your ankle on your forward leg, and your back leg is planted into the earth. Reverse your warrior. Your right arm reaches towards your head. Turn to Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2, and then let your warrior reverse. Feeling the strength of your pose. Move down into a triangle. Your back hip moves towards the back of the mat as you gaze up towards the skies. As you can see from the modification, you can place your right hand on a block for support. Turn in the opposite direction and prepare for Warrior Two. Extend your arms along your heart center. Root your back foot into the earth. Your forward knee is bent, knee in line with the ankle. And then reverse your warrior. Find your Warrior Two again. Gaze over your middle finger. And again, reverse your warrior. Straighten the forward leg as you move into triangle pose. Finding the earth. Extending your right arm towards the heavens. Gazing up towards your fingertips. Or remember the modification using a block under your hand that's on the mat. Cartwheel down into a downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Press your hands into the earth and walk your dog if there's any tightness. Come down to a child's pose, a tight child's pose. You can rest your hands under your forehead or back by your feet. Inhale and exhale. Each time you inhale, the ribs expand, and each time you exhale, the glutes, the buttocks, draw back towards the soles of your feet. Rest in this moment of silence. Come up to your knees. Sit on your knees for a moment and prepare for your next posture. Inhale your arms over your head as you lift off your knees. Your right arm and your left arm swing behind you as you find your ankles or the soles of your feet. Your chin moves towards the sky, your neck moves back as you present yourself in camel pose. As you can see from the modification, you can place your hands on blocks as well to help support you, help assist you in this pose. Breathe and return to the earth, tucking chin to chest before you release to the earth. Slide your torso forward. Extend your legs long so that you're in a prone position. Move your arms underneath your pelvic area, right in the creases of your hips as you prepare for Shalabhasana, the locust pose. Inhale and exhale, and on your exhale, press your pelvis into the earth as you lift your right leg, reaching and feeling the stretch through your toes. We'll do the same on the left. Inhale and exhale, extending your left leg long behind you, reaching through the toes and feeling the stretch. You can move your fingertips down a little bit further into your hip creases or even make fists. Inhale and exhale, and this time lift up both your legs, reaching your toes towards the back of the room as you press into your upper thighs. Release your arms, crocodile, your arms and your hands, and windshield wipe your legs with bent knees from the right to the left. Press into the earth. Return to a table position. Walk your handprints up, one palm length, tuck your toes, hover your knees, and assume the shape of downward facing dog again. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Hop towards the front of the mat or walk towards the front of the mat. Let your hands be beside your feet in Uttanasana, the forward fold. And then rise up, circle the sun. Move your hands and the energy you're creating right in front of your heart center. Step your left leg back as you move into Warrior One, and then goal post your arms. Lift your toes in the back in the Kripalu tradition, or if it's uncomfortable for you to balance with lifted toes, flatten your back foot so that all four corners of your foot are pressed into the earth. Swing your right leg back, find downward facing dog again, and this time move your fingertips towards the soles of your feet. Inhale, rise up. Energy in front of the heart center, prayer hands. Inhale overhead and step your right leg back, your left leg is forward. Goalpost arms, back toes lifted in the Kripalu tradition for Warrior One, Virabhadrasana One. Press into the earth, find your gaze point in front of you, and then cartwheel and move your left leg back, downward facing dog. Release to the earth, finding child pose. This time widen the knees, big toes touch, knees are separated, and arms are extended long in front of you. Resting for a moment before you come up, and then turning your body around so that you're on your back body. Find comfort in your shape as you hug your knees in, draw your knees in towards your chest, and let your left leg move long on the mat. Hug your right knee in, Pavana Muktasana, knee to chest pose. Let your knee move a little bit towards your right shoulder blade. Exhale, press your leg, your thigh into your belly, and on your inhale, release. Both knees come back into the chest, and this time your right leg releases long on the mat, and your left knee on your exhale presses into the belly, and on your inhale presses away from your belly. A massage of the internal organs. Notice and feel. Move both knees in towards the chest. Massage the internal organs with both thighs. On your exhale, press them into your belly, and on your inhale, move your thighs away. And one more time, exhale and inhale. Find your strap or your tie and place it around the soles of your feet. Find a grip on your tie or your strap so that it's a comfortable length for you. Feel a little bit of resistance, and then release your left leg long on the mat. Both hands find comfort on the strap, and then bend your knee on your right leg, offering the hamstrings, the back of the glutes, a little bit of a stretch. Move the strap into your right hand, your left arm is on the mat, and let your right leg release to the earth. Let it drop as far as is comfortable. If you need support of a blanket or a bolster underneath, that's fine. Come back up, switch arms, hold on to the strap with your left arm, your right arm can release. Turn your cheek in the opposite direction and let the right leg cross your body. Finding another stretch, keeping toes flexed. Return to center and feel the stretch again, and invite your left leg back inside the strap. Reposition your hands again as you release the right leg long on the mat. Bend and straighten your left leg, just offering the knee joints a little bit of a stretch. And then hold the strap in one hand, your left arm this time, your left hand, and let the leg release alongside your body. Notice the difference from side to side. Change position with your hands. The right hand holds the strap and your left leg releases across your body as your gaze is in the opposite direction. Feel the stretch, feel the release. Observe and be a witness. Invite your right leg back inside the strap. Readjust your hands, find comfort. And remember, you can be using a tie as well, whatever you have around the house if you're not in a yoga studio. Keep your toes flexed and rest for a moment in a supported leg up the wall pose. You can separate your feet if you'd like, coming into a V position if it feels comfortable for you. Loosening your grip a little bit on the strap. Feeling a different stretch in your leg muscles, in your calves, in your hamstrings, in your glutes. You can rock the legs forward and back. Just experimenting, finding a stretch that feels right for you. And then come back to a traditional legs up the wall pose. Breathe for a moment. And then release, letting the strap fall to the side, moving it out of your way, and finding a block for support as you prepare to move into a supported bridge pose. You can keep the block on the low side, the medium side, or the high side, whatever feels comfortable and right for your spine. Walk your feet in towards the block. Rest your arms alongside the body. Chin is slightly tucked. And let the block do the work for you. Let the support of this yoga tool help you in this posture. Help you to release. Help you to let go. In these times of quiet, in these times of stillness, connect with the best possible version of yourself and find your truth, your Satya. All you have to do is listen. Your voice is always there talking to you. Lift your buttocks, remove the block. Extend your legs long on the mat and prepare for a Shavasana. Arms alongside the body, feet are splayed out. You can cover yourself with a blanket. You can take a towel roll or another blanket and place it underneath the backs of your knees. Turn your head from side to side and rest in stillness and rest in silence. Make yourself comfortable and feet and legs and hips become heavy. And let go of all controlled breathing as you soften the tongue and try to find a natural breath rhythm. Soften the face, relax the neck, relax the jaw, and let thoughts, feelings, and emotions just pass through you. Completely surrender to rest. Begin to awaken the body now. Find deep breaths in your chest and small movements. Begin to stretch and move and bend the knees, placing the soles of your feet on the mat. Roll your body to one side and find a fetal position. And enjoy the peace and enjoy the quiet. Press the earth away and once again sit with a tall spine. Hands move in front of the heart center and just simply observe how you feel. Bow your head in gratitude, thanking yourself for coming to a short practice, for nourishing yourself. And take this peaceful energy with you throughout the day. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Namaste, my friends.